Hello, it's Alex, and yes, I have sold my small Nighthawk force. Is it Games Workshop's fault? Kinda, no, but yes, but also I've made that choice to move on. Today's video is just going to be a wee slideshow of me just chatting for my reasons, and if you can relate, leave a comment because I love to chat you guys. So, I sold my Nighthawk army, banged it on eBay. One, because I needed some cash and stuff, but also I was just kind of done with Age of Sigmar. Not that it's bad, but I'm more invested in 40k. I read way more books. Doesn't mean that I think the AOS lore sucks, but both systems have become kind of similar to a point where I only mainly want to invest in 40k because I just see it as a reskin, and also I miss simplicity of the older editions. I know you're like, oh, it hasn't been around that long. It's been nearly 8-10 years now. For me, second edition was the point where I was playing a lot more, I was vibing. I even have battle reports on my channel, so check those OG ones out if you want. It's me and my wife Sarah having fun, which she was my girlfriend at the time, but now she's my wife. But yeah, it's weird mixed emotions because I've had these Nighthawk featured on the Hobby Roundup. Had a bit of a tongue twist there, didn't I? On the OG Warhammer Twitch. So that was cool as well. While we're here talking, thank you to the people on screen. That's it. Check the links in the description if you want to. You don't have to. Now, as I was saying, I've sold them. Luckily, the person who has bought them asked for the paint recipe. So I just linked them to a paint video because I did a paint video on how to do it. So I have this kind of weird closure where I see that they're getting continued. It's not the end. It's just goodbye for me using them, but someone else is going to continue their journey even though they're literally objects. But I'll have memories with them. But coming onto the Age of Sigmar 4 and having a bunch of the Stormcast squadded and recast. See what I did there? The new miniatures are great, by the way, but I don't know. Just had a kind of a weird feeling with everything and how it's been going. And they were just sitting on my shelf, and sometimes you make that choice to move on. Do not worry about the screen. The next image is them actually wrapped up nicely. I do not send miniatures off to people like that because they will break. And no one wants broken miniatures. But yeah, this video is kind of a mixed one because it's just life, isn't it? You kind of move on to a new thing, or you get bored of it, or you're just not vibing it. Will I return to Age of Sigmar? I don't know. Part of me is not that fussed. I think if I was going to move on to a fantasy setting, this isn't like a major L for Age of Sigmar and suddenly big YOLO 420 no scope backflip in the air for Warhammer Fantasy, but Warhammer Fantasy is that different to Age of Sigmar, but in my mind I'm like, okay, that's so different I could justify doing 40k for 40k because it is its own thing, and then fantasy for being fantasy because it's so completely different. I never liked it how both games became so similar, where I was just like, okay, this is like fantasy, Age of Sigmar fantasy 40k, and 40k's future space sci-fi Age of Sigmar. I wanted them to be slightly different because that's what interested me, and then it gave me a reason to do two different systems. But now I'm just like, eh. But if you've ever been in this situation, I would like to hear your opinion because I like hearing off your people. If you agree with me or disagree with me, that's totally okay. Just try to be civil in the comments because I like to have a cool vibe here and we can all chat and discuss and have fun about this hobby, because overall I want this video not to come across as like llama drama. It's still a positive experience for me because now I have room on my shelf and it gives me a reason to fill up that shelf with a potential future army project. Who knows? But thank you for watching. If you could comment, subscribe, like and share if I've earned that today, that'd be awesome. And if not, I just want to say thank you for dropping on by today because I appreciate your time. We're all busy people in this day and age. I'm Alex, you take care and all the best in hobby and life.